Let's go.
Nervous.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a draw. I think Burnley, I was just sort of talking to someone in the club shop, they love a draw.
Yeah, true.
I think we'll have a goal in us, but I can't see us keeping a clean sheet, so take a draw.
Yeah, I suppose it's the sort of tough test where you take a point on the road, wouldn't you, against
definitely.
team chasing promotion.
They were top. I'm not sure where they are.
I think they're second now, but
so,
still not bad.
Yeah, they're sort of what we're looking to do next season, hopefully. So yeah, I'd definitely take a draw.
And what have you made of sort of the last few weeks? It feels like Norwich have been pretty inconsistent. Have you seen good signs though?
Yeah, like the first half, the other way, it's fits and starts, and you get a half out of us.
Yeah.
And then we capitulate in the other half. So it is proper Jekyll and Hyde at the minute. But hopefully there's enough shoots there to give us a bit of hope for next season.
So in terms of what you want to see today, is it just sort of expanding those halves over a longer period?
I'd love to see us play for 90 minutes. But realistically, I think it's going to be a bit more like when we played West Brom at home. I think we might try and dig in a little bit more, and if we can nick a goal, then I just can't see us keeping a clean sheet. So I'll take a draw.
Can I have a couple of score predictions?
I said 1-1.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
1-0 Norwich.
Nice one, let's hope you're right.
I think we'd probably get battered. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you can always be optimistic, but I think Burnley's only lost 2 games this season, haven't they? And you can see it next to no goals, so I'm not looking forward to this. I think if we get a clean sheet, get a draw, I'll be very happy.
Did Sunderland give you any hope on Tuesday?
Well, you watched it, didn't you? I didn't.
It was a decent enough game. It was much better than Plymouth, wasn't it? So hopefully we'll see. But I just want to see some young players coming today, maybe. When the team shoots out, see if we get some sort of fresh blood for next season and just go from there. Because nothing to play for, basis of friendly, isn't it? So
of course,
I think we're playing for pride now. To be honest, I would just like to see us put on a good show and ensure that we can just give the fans something to sing about. We've come so far to get here today, so we just want to make sure that we've got something to make our stay more memorable.
Yeah, I suppose these last few games, it's now mainly about keeping people on side for next season, isn't it?
Absolutely, as long as Ashley Barnes doesn't score today, I think I'll be happy. That's my main worry, really. But,
And in terms of Johannes Torab, I think there's been mixed opinions on him the last few weeks. What do you make of him?
I think he needs another season. I mean, I think back to Fark. When he first came in, the first season wasn't very good. I think we finished 17th, something like that.
14th,
14th, it wasn't a good first season. So if we could kick off from there like we did with Fark, it'd be great. Give him another 6 months at least, I think we've got plenty of time, we've got new investment, we've got new owners. See how the summer transfer window goes and go from there. I think there's no pressure for me to tackle that.
We've had a lot of bad times this season, but we've had a lot of good times as well. I mean, we've had 4-0 wins, 6-1 wins, most of which obviously at home, but we can, we've shown what we can do in this league. And I think he does deserve another season. I can definitely see what he's trying to do. And we're working with a worse squad than we had last season, I think, anyway. We lost Sarah, although a lot of people might not be on his good books now, but we lost Rowe as well, who was a big contribution to last season. Gunn was performing better last season. Really the only player that we've probably got this season that we had last season that's done better is probably Signs, and he's dropped off quite considerably as well. So we've had injuries as well, suspensions. This manager's had a lot to deal with in less than a year. So I know he has his critics, and to be honest, there have been times I've questioned things about him, but in my mind I think that he does deserve more time, and I think at least until Christmas, I think.
Can I have a couple of score predictions for today?
2-0 Burnley. And that's probably been generous, to be honest.
I'm going to be optimistic and say 0-0.
I like that. I'll change my answer to that.
There you go.
I'd like to get something tonight, but I just can't see it, I'm afraid. I think we might even play well and still lose.
Why is that? Is that just because Burnley is such a good side?
I think they concede so few goals.
And
I think at the moment we tend to need to score about 3 before we can win a game, unfortunately.
Have you seen sort of positive signs in that draw with Sunderland?
I really like Kenny
Yeah.
McLeod. I thought Jacob Wright had a very good game.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see him play all the games now from the end of the season.
Yeah.
To give it a go. But I thought Kenny was really good at left back. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking off camera about sort of Johannes Torup and whether he has the players to play his style of football.
That's my worry. That is my worry.
You don't think he currently has the squad to do it?
Don't think he's got 11 players to do it. No.
Yeah. So I suppose it's then about trying to add those sorts of players in the summer.
I think it's a massive summer. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And going into today, I mean, I think we all know that playoffs are probably quite unrealistic at this point. So what is it you want to see from the team? Just intent?
I'd like the 45 minutes we had at Sunderland.
Yeah.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
I think that's most of it. We haven't done 90 minutes this season. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
We do a lot of 45 minutes, but can't seem to replicate over 90. Sheffield Wednesday at home.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best 45 minutes we've seen in a few years, probably.
Yeah.
And then second half, complete and utter clap. So.
Yeah. So can I have a score prediction for today?
3-0 Burnley.
It shows up our season. I think final third we weren't good enough. I think that shows our season. To be honest.
Yeah.
I think we've lacked the final quality. It's not too great. Away games especially. I've been to 20 or something myself, and I've only seen 3 away games.
Yeah.
It's a bit poor.
Did you find anything encouraging in the second half?
The second half, I thought we looked a lot better, but after that first half, I don't think.
Yeah, do you think they made too many mistakes in the first half?
So we went to Plymouth last week, and I think, as today, I think we were a lot better than we were at Plymouth. But I don't know, it's just disappointing.
What do you put the first half down to? Is it individual errors or was it
everything?
tactics?
I think tactics, individual errors. We didn't look good. We didn't look good enough defensively. I think it's poor.
Yeah. Were you surprised that Josh Sargent didn't start, or does that make sense?
I was shocked when I saw Sargent didn't start. I had no promises.
Yeah.
I think Sargent been our player of the season. Sargent looked good up until November. He hasn't scored much then. He obviously had that suspense against Sunderland, but it just hasn't been.
Did you think they went a bit too defensive in the first half?
Oh, definitely, especially because I think obviously we've got nothing to really play for. If we want to go playoffs, I think why playing so defensive. So I think
I suppose it's a bit confusing, isn't it? Given they haven't got
give the fans it's a long ways on a Friday night. It's like 6 hours away.
Yeah.
And to see that, I mean, it's disappointing.
So what would you like to see in the last, I think, 4 games now of the season?
What would I see them as?
Yeah, what would you like to see? Would you like to see
just
more
a bit of encouraging football, a
players,
bit of attacking, something different. I think foreign football this season has been disappointing. It started off well, I think, but since then I think it's been way too defensive. Well, we've dropped a lot of points from winning positions, probably about 20 or something. That's worse than last season. With Agnes, so I don't know. I think I'll give Thorpe another chance, but I'm not too sure.
Were there any individuals who you were particularly impressed with or disappointed with tonight?
I wasn't disappointed, but I wasn't impressed. I don't think. I think it's just a standard performance. But Burnley a good side. They probably deserve to go up. I think they'll struggle next season in the Prem because it's such a tough league. But that's what it is. Really. Back in the club. Oh, Gary O'Neill.
I mean, what went wrong?
The second half was alright, but it's still abysmal to get rid of.
Yeah. I mean, was it just that they left themselves too much work to do after the first half?
Leaving too much space. Why is it like the ball gets come into him? Hannibal, I think it is. Why is he allowed that much space to even turn and get his shot away? There's got to be people coming towards him and stopping that from happening.
If we're going to play defensively, because we're playing defensively today, if we're going to try and do that, come back and help him defend. Half of them are just jogging back, acting like, it doesn't matter. But we still come here on a Friday night.
Of course,
There's no urgency until the last 10 minutes. I don't understand it.
Was that almost the most disappointing thing about that first half? Obviously, there's not much to play for now, but everyone's travelled for hours. So did you feel a bit let down in that first half?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But it's more like it feels more expected now.
Yeah.
It's like you know what's coming.
Yeah.
But I mean, at least we scored, and that's
did you see any positive signs in the second half? Like you said, at least they scored a goal.
Sargent.
Yeah.
Positive.
I mean, he just transforms how the team plays, doesn't he?
I reckon if we maybe started a stronger side, we might have had a better chance, but we probably still wouldn't have won.
Yeah,
but I think it's time for that manager to take.
You wouldn't like to see him next season? You want to see someone different? Yeah.
I think attacking threat hasn't been good enough, especially away from home. That was our 18th away goal all season. And Plymouth have like 8, so it's not acceptable.
And what about sort of the rest of the season now? Obviously not much left to play for, so
I say just
give it our all. Just go for it now.
You just want to see signs that they still care.
See wins.
Yeah.
I just want to, at least effort. I just want to see just some good performances.
Yeah.
A few good results. Like we're not gonna win all of them. We've got like Middlesbrough away. We're not going to win that. We're not going to win all of them. I just want to see some good results, just some good performances, just to start off next season at least somewhat nicely, and just go into pre-season looking positive.
It's time to get rid now, so you can get like new in for next season, because it's clearly working. First of all, you need to get Duffy out of centre back, mate. He's useless. He's honestly useless.
So do you think it needs to be a lot of work in the summer again? Transfers?
I don't think necessarily the whole young approach is the worst thing.
Next season we'll transition into selling Sargent and Science, and then where we'll be mid-table again. There's nothing good about that.
Bring in some experienced players who can play at the top level, and then also you can bring in youngsters, so then you can slowly implement them into the side.